And of course it looks like another rough day down at Haulover. Welcome back guys to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet, Miami, Florida. I'm your host Broncos Guru in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back down here at the inlet. As we can see, this Midnight Express is rolling out of Haulover and they're not having a whole lot of issues today. Let's see how the rest of our captains fare as they come out of Haulover Inlet and do battle with Mother Nature. Our first captain to do battle with Haulover is going to show us what it's like when you come rolling out of the inlet and you have a wavy ride. Here we're going to see this single engine Renegade come rolling out of Haulover, and oh man, he's getting here early and it's going to be a heck of a ride for this captain. Our captain's decided to take a little bit of the slow roll approach. He's just barely up on plane, which is probably about the right pace for this boat in these conditions. There's not a whole lot more he can do. He's just undersized for the type of rollers he's seeing as he comes rolling through Haulover. But here, captain's hanging in there, making sure to keep the boat moving. He's not taking any waves over the bow, and even though it is a rough, wavy ride for this captain, he really is not doing a terrible job, especially with the tools he's got to work with and the conditions he's in. And we're going to go ahead and give this captain and this boat the win for the boats here in the first round. Our contestant to step in the ring and do battle with Haulover in the second round is going to show you what it's like when somebody comes rolling through Haulover on patrol, kind of like the US Coast Guard does here. Sometimes I look at these guys and watch them come rolling through Haulover and think, man, they're living the life, they must be having fun. But I bet it's not quite the same when it's your job. When it's your job, it probably gets a little old and a little tiresome coming through here and having to battle these waves every day. And oh man, they take a wave over the bow right there. I mean, it definitely wasn't any kind of record-smashing bow stuff down here at Haulover that we see sometimes, but it doesn't really matter. We've got rules, and part of the rules here on Boats vs. Haulover, if you take an actual wave over the bow or stuff the bow, you take an automatic loss, and I'll tell you what, they add insult to injury as they take another one right here, and unfortunately our boys in orange are going to go home with a loss here in the second round. But don't worry guys, the boats are not done battling yet, and we're going to step into our third round, and we're going to see what it's like when somebody just comes cruising through Haulover, taking it the easy way. Here we're going to see this Boston Whaler come rolling through Haulover basically on cruise control. These guys have just about the right pace down. They're just barely up on plane, letting this boat do the work and cut its way through the waves. And here this Boston Whaler is going to look pretty sharp doing so. They're not doing anything overly crazy, but they're doing just enough to make sure that boat stays above the water and they get out of Haulover Inlet safely, and they're going to easily take a win for the boats here in the third round. And that's going to give the boats an early 2-1 lead here in our 5-round competition, and we're going to roll into the fourth round. And can the boats close it out early, or are we going to a fifth and final round? And we're going to go ahead and play one of our favorite games, Can They Hang On? As this Intrepid comes rolling through Haulover Inlet, you're going to see we got 3 crewmates on board, and let's see how well they can hang on as they come rolling through the inlet. So far they look pretty good. We've got one of our crewmates sitting here hiding behind the windshield. Our captain has the boat up on plane though, letting the boat do the work, and it's still just a rough day, and they're getting banged around a little bit as they come rolling through Haulover. We do have one gentleman standing up on the side, and that's going to be my concern. And oh no, he got airborne, and he is down for the count. Unbelievable. They hit the wave. My man goes completely airborne right here and just smacks down on the deck. And Haulover is going to go ahead and take a win in this fourth round as our guy tried but just couldn't quite hang on as they came through the inlet. And that's going to take us into our fifth and final round, tied at 2 apiece. And who will take the win this week? Will it be the boats or Haulover Inlet? And we've got Miami-Dade's finest coming through to try and close it out. These guys are actually moving as they come rolling through the inlet here. They are hugging the north side of the inlet, which is the calmer side of the inlet, which appears to be a good strategy for them as they were able to keep their speed up as they rolled through. And they're going to sneak right out of the north side of the inlet without any issues whatsoever, and they're going to take a win for the boats here in the fifth round, and that's going to give this episode to the boats. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please be sure to check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all these great images down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we've got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.